High Chief Peter Maivia taking out George the Animal Steele in a steel cage match. Quite a heated history between these two guys.
Yeah, Michael, and I think it's because Maivia is one of the few superstars brave enough to take on the Animal. Most of their contests have ended in countouts or disqualifications. Thanks to the cage, we'll get a decisive victory.
No, nothing fancy here. Tasting victory. Go! Probably knew that wasn't going to be enough at this stage, but every time you cover your opponent, you make them kick out. Every kick out exerts energy.
Each inch you climb puts you in more of a precarious position.
When a man like Peter Maivia signs up for a match with the Animal, he doesn't know what to expect, just to expect anything in the world.
Peter Maivia knows full well that he's in for some unusual treatment tonight. In fact, Steele often has trouble finding opponents due to his erratic nature.
But when it comes to competition, the High Chief wants to prove he's worthy of that name. Peter Maivia will take on any competitor, no matter the difficulty.
Peter Maivia turns that around.
Side headlock takeover, nicely done.
Really wrenching it.
The High Chief Peter Maivia really making a name for himself at WWE, but he's had plenty of experience on the way up.
Plenty of championships on the West Coast, but he's made the biggest splash in Hawaii, where he earned multiple tag team titles.
Oh yeah, Maivia is a huge celebrity on the islands. In fact, I've heard some consider him the personification of Maui.
Shit in your face after that one.
Not an easy climb, even when you aren't in the middle of a match.
Starting to scale the cage wall. He's getting even closer to making an escape.
And now he needs to hurry, needs to escape. This fight continues.
Some folks call Peter Maivia the Flying Hawaiian, and the reasons are obvious for that moniker. But guys, how does he earn the other nickname of the High Chief?
Well, Cole, Peter Maivia is very close to the Anahua'i family. In fact, Peter's considered a blood brother to the patriarch of that clan.
When you add on the fact that Maivia was born and raised in Samoa, you can see the great pride he has for that land and its people in the tribal ink that covers his body.
He sent flying down to the canvas.
Has to refine a balance. It's hard to gather your whereabouts once you fall off the cage.
Solid punch. A reversal. He saw that coming. Gentlemen, we've touched on the differences between Maivia and Steele as competitors. One man based on order, the other on chaos, but it's reflected in their looks, too.
Indeed, Michael. Just look at the sculpted physique of the High Chief. And the tribal tattoos on his body are extremely intricate and definitely eye-catching.
And Steele is, well, he's an ugly creature. Enough hair on his upper torso to classify as fur. Folds in his bald head. He's like a modern-day Neanderthal.
Two very opposing styles in every sense of the word, Corey. High Chief Maivia is a much more physically gifted and talented athlete in the ring than Steele. What's it going to take for the Animal to get the upper hand here?
Well, he's got to be even more chaotic than ever inside this cage. Nothing about Steele makes sense to someone as traditional as Maivia. There's never any telling what the Animal's going to do in a match, and he needs to keep it that way.
George Animal Steele is not a wrestler by any stretch of the imagination, guys. He's a true brawler.
And he might be the best brawler in WWE, Michael. There is no shortage of fight in the Animal.
But you know who might be a better brawler, guys? The High Chief Peter Maivia. When you consider that Maivia is also an excellent high flyer and a great technician, well, you can see why.
And George is caught.
Oh, God, that hurt. No way Steele's coming back from that. Using the cranium.
Maivia overwhelming his opponent here.
Yeah, Maivia has really figured the Animal out here. Jarring European uppercut.
Boom, running FTO plants him.
Nicely done.
Connects. So
double leg takedown, got the shoulders down.
His arm shot off the mat before one.
Are you kidding me? Not even a one count.
Oh my gosh, that's gross. You saw that being...
Hold on a second. Could be a matter of time. Submission being locked in.
This is the moment when you're desperate, able to punch his way out.
Uh-oh. Headbutt.
Oh, man.
Mistake made by Steele.
Boom, running FTO plants him.
Nicely done.
Double axe handle connects.
Peter Maivia, very tough, but he also has movie star good looks. Quite the combo.
And it served him well, Michael. In fact, the High Chief has major acting and stunt work credits to his name. And who knows? Maybe we'll see the Maivia name on Hollywood billboards again sometime.
Well, before any of that happens, the High Chief needs to survive this war against the animal.
Setting up again.
What a backbreaker.
Does Peter Maivia have this sewn up?
And he has started to ascend the cage wall now.
You have to be cautious while climbing. Don't want to slip and fall.
One leg in the cage and one towards victory. And he's straddling the top of the cage, just feet away from making it to the outside.
He's halfway home. Time to start the descent.
And the High Chief defeats the animal.
Here is your winner, High Chief Peter Maivia.
Anytime these two have faced off, it's been eye for an eye. But the steel cage has finally delivered a decisive victory for the High Chief, Peter Maivia.